coming to you from Couch Conversations, Psychotherapy, and Counseling. In this video, we'd like to share with you some information about the topic of self-care. And we have broken the information down into two different parts. So in this video, we are going to be talking about what self-care is and also how to progress from self-care being just a behavior into a lifestyle change. So to start, we wanted to give you our definition of self-care. There are lots of definitions out there and available, but our definition is comprised of what we found in our clinical work with our clients. Self-care is a positive way of being in order to better manage your emotional, mental, and physical states of being. And so there's a lot, of course, in that definition, and it's something for you to really think about, as everybody's process is very individual and different people have different needs when it comes to self-care. But one of the things that we really advocate when it comes to self-care is the progression of it being just a behavior into ultimately a lifestyle change. So what do we mean by behavior? Behavior is the things that you do on a day-to-day level that can help promote well-being, that can help promote positive ways of being. And so you may have heard of self-care, in terms of buying your favorite cup of coffee as a reward, or taking a nice bath, or maybe getting your manicure or pedicure, something like that. And sure, that is definitely a component of self-care, and we do believe that self-care starts as a behavior just like that can ultimately turn into something more. So we want you to think about the behaviors in your life, the little things that you can do that promote positivity and promote positive behavior. From a behavior, we go into a routine. So a routine is really something that you consistently incorporate into your schedule. We can think about lots of different routines in our life. You may be thinking about your routine to work, maybe your childcare routine. Another routine is your sleep-wake cycle, right? When you go to sleep and when you wake up in the morning. So we really want to think about what are the things that are consistent in your life and what are the things that you would like to make consistent, those positive, adaptive behaviors that are good for you and in turn make you feel good. So from a routine, we really like to kind of build that routine, that consistent behavior in your schedule into a practice. So we want to really look at those different areas of your life, those different domains where you can turn a behavior into a practice. So let's think about what some of those things are in terms of a practice, right? We have the practice of our, health, right? Of our physical well-being, of movement in our life, maybe some of our eating choices. We have a routine when it comes to the way that we interact with people, our communication skills, the approach that we have to life in general. So we really want to think about what are those parts of our practice and what can we maybe improve upon. Once we take a look at what is really healthy for us, and then taking a look at the things that aren't healthy for us, we are now entering into a lifestyle change, right? We are incorporating those positive behaviors that really promote that change into something that becomes, something we don't need to think about as much because we've already put in that work to be able to create a positive lifestyle change. So positive lifestyle change really takes a look at those adaptive behaviors that we've been talking about, right? Taking a look at, how you approach your relationships, how you think about your health, how you kind of approach different things like sleep, eating behaviors, physical movement, that sort of thing. And then you also look at the things that maybe aren't so healthy for you in your life, and you try to start to reduce those unhealthy things and increase the healthy things. And after all of this work and time and energy and commitment, right, it doesn't happen right away. It takes a lot of your focus and attention to be able to turn these behaviors into a lifestyle. You have now started to promote positive self-care. So that's the content that we wanted to share with you today in this video. And in part 2, we are going to talk about some additional considerations when it comes to promoting your self-care. Thank you so much, and see you next time.